Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. A little late this morning. I'm sitting here staring at the charts. I'm like, oh, it's so quiet. And I look over the time. I'm a little late this morning. I do apologize. Good morning. Good morning. Well, what we got going on here, you say? Welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name's Darren Hancock, and it's the 29th of May, 2024. We're on a Wednesday, waiting for the markets to open up here, start a range that we can kind of look at and see what we got. Well, let's look a quick blast through some of these charts here. A little further downside on the Dow Jones, looking for further downside to this large down close candle right here. Look for as your objective 38,575, so another 100 handles to get down here. And then if we start eating into that and the mean threshold of that candle, we're looking for the run on the liquidity below the market. Right now we're aiming just for this fair value gap to fill and to come back into this down close candle right here. So maintain your bearish stance until proven otherwise. Then you just look for opportunities for reversal at the high, the mean consequent encroachment or mean threshold, I should say, and the lows. There's these little imbalances, trace those out as well, and look for areas of sensitivity within these imbalances here. I'm not going to draw them for you. I'll let you guys do that. Dixie. A really nice reversal here in Dixie on the daily. Oh, these are all daily standby. This one's daily. This one, we'll put this one at the hourly. So we're back inside this fair value gap here, this inversion. We've gone through it, right? That consequent encroachment of that SIBI. It could go either way, really. So look for this upside. Trade below, come back up inside, short. I've got no reversal yet. We're still looking for a further downside on all these currencies. We filled in the daily candle here. This yesterday was a run up into that fair value gap we mentioned. We reached all the way to the top of that, reacted off of it now, or just having a reaction off the base of it to come back into this consolidation. Look for the mean threshold of the consolidation. The midpoint. So pull your fib tool. Find the halfway. If we close below the halfway, you're looking for the lows again for a return into this fair value gap. Perhaps the consequent encroachment of that, or the midpoint. Pull your fib tool on that, pull your quarters, and have a look at, break this up into quarters and have a look and see how that BISI looks at each level. You'll find that the next target is the consequent encroachment of that 50% mark of that. So New Zealand dollar, we've had a bit of a reversal, traded below it. Bodies are inside it here. Continuation back to the order block, back down now. We could come back up as high as here. Look for continuation. sell side liquidity and the old lows here. I need to see this fair value or this order block here lose to the downside. Then we're going to reach for this down below. Come back, tap these highs. Looking for a reversal. I'd like to see more continuation on the upside here on oil. We're in a real premium here, but I'd like to see that break some structure. This looks good for a reversal, actually. Coming back into this fair value gap here. They're overlapping. Yes, but just put up in the glove compartment. Thanks. So you're between this one here going short, this one here going long. We have not traced below the short. This one here, we have not closed below the long. We have closed above the short, which gives us a further indication for a long. Yes, I like that for a long. Gold. We've got a reversal in gold. Body trades above, pop back inside. Takes out the liquidity on the upside. We've come all the way back down to the order that initiates the run. And the further upside. So we're looking for further upside in gold. In Bitcoin, there's the reversal in Bitcoin. Here, come back inside it for that run up this morning. Off the 8:30 news, run down, clean out the lows. Look for reversal. There's your reversal and your long. I'm sure my buddy David would have seen that one. He would have picked that one up and ran with that. That would have been a really nice reversal for him. I still got further continuation on the downside for soybeans. Got equal lows. We'd have to take this high out here, return to it to go long. Same with this one here for soybeans. So corn, we're still going short on corn. Heading for these lows here. Flat here. Coffee. I'd like to see that return to this old high here, which is also the top of this fair value gap on the other side. So coffee, I'd like to see coffee come back into here around 2270 to 2060. and then continued on the upside. So today, reversal on Thursday. So today down, reversal and continuation on the upside on Thursday. That's what I'm looking for that. I have cattle. We finally broke this here for cocoa. Fair value gaps broken to the upside. This continues today and closes. Look for a run back into this order block here. Let me just make that a little bigger. The key level we're looking for here in cocoa. That will be the point you want to see reverse into there and then start running back up into the premium of this larger range. Fair value gap. And you got this big gap up top here. So if you're looking at cocoa, we're approaching a really nice reversal tomorrow into this level. Into that breaker. Be a great opportunity to go long. So I'm going to leave that there and we'll see what that provides us for tomorrow in cocoa. Lumber. We have traded below this, so if we just trade up inside lumber here. Oops. Or inside this fair value gap here. So if we trade through this and this imbalance, come back on top of it, look for further run up. We have traded below it here, so I'm expecting to see this run up inside here and this imbalance, and then tomorrow roll over and start coming back down into this gap again. That's what I'm looking for lumber. And lean hogs has just finished filling in that fair value gap there. Natural gas, I'd like to see that one now. Nat gas opened up today, gapped up quite nicely. Be nice if that stayed open. Just return to the top of this here and then continue going higher. Leave that open. We'll see where UNG opens up today. So we're expecting further downside prices on currencies. So they're all running for their lows. So keep your eyes now peeled for the reversal at 10 o'clock. Take these lows here and you see this reversal forming. We get another run back up into the range. You want to see that holding price here now. You want to see this drop below. Create a fair value gap here, pop below this. And then a continuation on the downside. Running for these lows on the 5 minute. So yes, indeed. We're looking for any opportunity to see Dixie do a reversal on us. Otherwise, we're still bullish. until we see this side get broken. That's bullish. If we see this held here and we're going to run the lows, then we're looking for a run back into that range. So we could just be bouncing around inside a range right now. So we'll kind of keep that in mind. All right, let's make sure we're still up and running. I hope you guys are had a pretty good day yesterday. I managed to recover from that first little oil trade I did in the morning. Let's see where we're at. It was first through the door this morning. Oh, we got a few here. Hans, welcome, Hans. Shepard, good morning. Good morning. Erica, good to see you, Erica. You had me worried there yesterday. I checked the Telegram and thought, oh, okay, she did pop in. It's all that actual work that you do, Erica. Tommy, good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, Doza. How's it doing over there in England? Merry old. I'm wearing my Frabe shirt today. First helicopter in North America, right there. My wife's grandfather and his brothers invented the first helicopter in Manitoba. And there's a cairn out there. We did a big celebration. Stars flew in. It was quite nice. The Frabe helicopter, look it up. You'll find it was the very first helicopter, untethered, I might add. And you talk about a guillotine. Holy smokes. The guy's head, I don't know if you can see that, but his head was sitting just underneath the blades, spinning there. But they got it off the ground. First helicopter, first counter-rotating blades. And they never patented it. How's that for a lost invention? They could have made oodles of money on that. They came up with the first counter-rotating helicopter blades. Never patented it, never patented the helicopter, and think about where they'd be now if they did, hey? A couple of brothers, crazy brothers, throwing parts together at a farm, made their first helicopter. Victor, good morning. Russell, Paul. Cody Trade, long time no see. Haven't seen you for a while, Cody. Welcome back. LBN. 800 subs, yep. Just step by step, man. We're just plugging away at it. Okay, so now we've broken the upside here. Further continuation on the upside. I like it. This is one of those ones where you see this reversal and you actually open above the fair value gap and then you trade back into the inversion, leaving a gap and then continue. That's got some intentions of getting up there to the premium array, and then you trade through the premium array and keep going. I like it. So now we're looking for further upside. That's going to put even more pressure on the downward pressure on all these foreign currencies. They're going to definitely be running for their lows now. Dow Jones heading down. We got on the hourly for here's the opening bell. There's a reversal right up inside what magic entry right there. Look at that on the hourly yesterday. Bam, perfect for a short. We're coming right into that oil again. Looking at this, keep your eyes on this reversal. We're in the consolidation, so you want to see it break out of here. You might see a run down below these lows. Clean this out before running higher. Forex taking out the low. They're sitting right flush on their lows here now. So we got lots of equal lows. Lower low. Equal low. See that? Equal lows. Lower lows. Lower lows. Oh, yeah, this is 5. Oh, these are 5-minute standby. Yeah, they're all doing lower lows. Stick these on the 1-hour chart. Oh, they're really Dow Jones is really dropping the lows, hey? This is the NASDAQ. So they've already run, the S&P 500 and the Dow have already run their low out here. And NASDAQ hasn't even come close yet. It's another 100 handles away. Or more. Why am I not seeing the same thing here as I am there? Okay. Let's look at this. So we're looking for continuation on the downside. You see that? with a change in direction, break in structure, going higher inside this range. Look for up here, and then look for a reversal for continuation on the downside. Nasdaq down. You didn't get a chance. You would have got one chance to get in there for that reversal. See that? Body breaks back, gives you an opportunity to get long. If you thought this was the reversal, this is why I like to see these clean ones, straight down, straight back up. You see these consolidations. If you get a body break above it right here, and you decide at this point I'm going to go long, it comes back, trips you in, and you realize we've traded below it. I'm on the wrong side of this. Trades you back, gives you an opportunity to break even right here. Move to the sidelines, wait for a break in structure to the upside now. And you see that right here. If you were trading off of this very, very bottom piece here, if you're hoping to catch that, you'd miss it. You wouldn't have caught it. You wouldn't have caught this one, and you wouldn't have caught the candle that initiates the run. So this can come all the way back into here, find support at this, start to get higher. So you're just going to go from this big array all the way down into here. Look for the mean threshold, old highs. And keep your eyes focused up here. Just for the short term, look for here. Kuba, hello from Poland. Hello, hello. Christoph, good morning. Jonas, good to see you guys. Erica, great days in Hilton Inn. Now off. Kick the market again. Yes, fire it up. Fired it up. 738. Oh, so we got here. Good one. Good morning. Work, work, work. Lots of bugs. Ah, yes, you're working on that idea. Excellent. Well, you know, you're working on it, Cody. I like it. You're doing some programming. You're sorting out the bugs. Abs, good morning. Tristan, there's another programmer. You guys could do some collaborative work, Cody and Tristan. Tristan's also a code guy. He's the one that's got our magic numbers sorted out. So welcome to Tristan. Watch here. You draw these out every time. That Dow Jones certainly is got a big response from this candle. It just came straight back down again. We keep trading above that fair value gap here. Those wicks sure like to do the damage. You're in the premium part of that range, so this could be the continuation on the downside if you're pulling your fib tool from high to low of the whole range. Optimum trade entry, 79%, right on the money, and right on this 38 candle. They're on up. 30-32, crazy Ivan. How to look back. You want to see this kind of just drive through here now. We're on the bottom. We have a reversal going on here. I'd like to see this break through these, come back, find some support at this, and continue pushing down to the lower part of that range. Then the overall continuation in the charts for downside. I guess you could have looked at this one here first before that one. That is still in the premium array. See how it just came right up, refilled this one again. I want to see a body get below it, this level here. So they freeze it right on you. The body doesn't give you the low. The wick does the damage. I want to see the bodies get down in here. Yes, trade back up to it. There's something about those when we close right on the level we're looking for, and then it proceeds to go in the direction you want. So I'm going to start keeping the track of how many actually close on the level that we're looking for versus just below it. When it's below it, gives you a better indication that that's where we're going. But when it closes on it, it can go either way. So that's a level of precision that we're, I love the fact that we're dialing that in. See, when you see it trade below there with intention, you go, yeah, we're definitely going to go lower. But when it freezes right on there, it stops. Then you go, okay, now is that, and the open, see this one actually open or close below it. So we're inside that fair value gap. It froze, didn't freeze on it. No, I can't give you the example there. We'll have an example for you for sure. See, it freezes on there. No body's closing below it. See if we close above here again and get back into that order block. A lot of wicks going on again. So see how we've closed above, come back, find support, looking for higher. Wick up into the mean threshold of this candle. See that? The last up close candle before taking these lows. We're into the mean threshold of that. Let's see, this the pivotal one is here. You want to see that break that high before taking this low out here. See if we can take out these highs before 10. Those highs are taken. Bodies traded above here. I want to see this provide some support now. Well, this becomes a turtle soup. We're before 10 o'clock now, so usually you want to see this get taken out at 10 o'clock, not before. If it does it before, it's usually a sign that we're going to continue going higher. Supported that fair value gap, which is good. And we look at a higher time frame objective we're aiming for. Deal with the fair value gap here. On the 5 minute. This was a nice return on the 5 minute. Look at that reversal right here. Body breaks above it. You come all the way back in and tag it perfectly there. Right on the 40 candle. Nice. $15-minute. We're through the 15-minute. So if you come back, find some support at that fair value gap again on the 15-minute and push higher. You're looking for a bigger run back into that range. So that's your key level on your 15-minute chart. Five-minute chart. One-minute chart's already hit it already. You're looking for it to return all the way back down into here. So I want to see this start eating through here. Get up on top of that and continue pushing higher. Where's my oh, there's a huge one there, eh? There's 50% of that range. That's the regular trading hours gap. Check this regular trading hours gap. I don't know if I got that in the right number. So 50% is here. We get through that 50%, we're looking for a run further up into the premium portion of that, which is this fair value gap above us, and hopefully a fill of that whole range. That doesn't make sense. Those regular trading hour gaps are not right. To redo those, they don't look right at all. The trifecta from France. Welcome, welcome. 355. Oh, it's 15-minute time frame. 355. Yeah, I want to see it climb up on top of this fair value gap here. Get a little leverage on top of that. I don't see it reversing from here. If I have some support here, start pushing higher. I managed to catch a long on Dow Jones here. I think I caught it off of, where did I catch that? Right here. Endured all this. Now we're looking for higher prices. So I'm in this long, the Dow Jones, off of the inversion. Trying to catch this inversion. And I'm running for these highs here, obviously. our 1 minute, what we were looking for in the 1 minute. See it react off this old high here. So if you don't get an opportunity to catch this here, you catch it there. Now we're looking for this to pop back through here and then get on the other side. If not, then we're looking for this level here to get taken on the low. And 05 now. We've closed below this now. We're still inside this fair value gap here. Dow still climbing. Got a feel of this now. Now we'll watch, see how we get, kind of reaction we get off this fill here. Yeah, I caught the reversal in Dow Jones. Looking for those equal highs out there though. We'll see what kind of reaction we get off them. Yeah, I'm definitely long on that Dow as well. All the time we can stay above this candle's high inside that fair value gap and start getting back above here. I'll be bullish on NASDAQ still. And Dow, we want Dow obviously to keep climbing. Good. Do you like this one here now as well? Come back, find some support. Continue on. Right off of here. Nice little clip of that that little order block we talked about right there. So this is exactly what I was calling here, coming back to that order block, find some support on it, keep pushing higher. Now I want to see this order block here give way to the upside. Yeah, Dow, we're long off of this here. That candle here. You have this reverse here. We traded above this fair value gap, and then we didn't get an opportunity to trade back in it. So as soon as the body clears this high, you come back into it here. You're going long, looking for this one to get taken out here. So if you're paying yourself inside this small range, you pay yourself at that point here. You want to see that off that order block there. If this reverses and comes back down, you want to see that provide some support. We want some big bull candle here now to go ripping through this and get some momentum here now. Chris has got to remind me about the carrot. You're right, buddy. I'm a little remiss in the carrot this morning. That's where we want it to go. Gotta get it in here. Attempt it a little first. Get a little sniff of carrot. We're to 17, 18. This is the squabblers. These ones do the next, well, these next three candles want to make a high or a low. That mean threshold of that candle still holding price. See how they just both, all three of them are banging off of that? You want to see it get right through there. Get a bit of energy off of that carrot and start running. Fernando, good morning. He's completely lost without it. 18,830. Little Benzo, how's it going, buddy? He was looking for 18,830. Wow, we hit 18,830. I'm just looking at here. I got to get through this mean threshold of this candle. We can get through that and get on top of this. We're looking for higher prices. That's what you want to see. Run through it now. That's not what we want to see. See where this candle closes now. I'm just trying to lock in profits here like crazy. That's good for me for the day. Well, this was kind of like the reversal of the line in the sand, right where you want to get long. So if this just, you got to allow for a retracement back into this range, into the discount array. Bottom of the hour. Look at this order block here. Get some support off of this, go even higher still. I'm looking for this to provide a level of support now for a continuation to the upside. I don't see it getting lower than this now. Morning, Benjamin. Yeah, Dow's just kind of sitting there sideways right now. Price action carrot. Yeah, that's right. Make some money on the carrot. Follow the carrot. It's like NQ would like to go down, but it's not allowed to do so. This is where I would get confused. We take out a high now on NQ, but in sub time, SB time, do we expect higher or lower prices? No, I don't want to see this here. We just get this taken here. I don't want to see this get broken to the downside now. I just need a Dow Jones to start catching up. It's definitely slacking behind here. It's in this mired down in this mud. Hopefully we get a bit of a reaction off that and we start getting a little higher. Go to your higher time frame, look for an objective to aim for. Mean threshold of that candle, right where the carrot is, and then look for higher prices if the carrot gives way. Kiss the carrot. Look for higher prices here. Look for this New York Open midnight candle. We're going to trade through where the carrot was before. Go a little higher through that mean threshold. That was the mean threshold of that candle we talked about on the hourly, I think it was. Oh, it's the fair value gap we got sitting in here. We're just bouncing off the bottom of it here. So we're through the mean threshold of the regular trading hours gap, which is great. Now we're looking for this little guy right here. Did we get your 15-minute, you people 15-minute reversal into that? Yes, we did. So we had a body above here. Then you get a retracement on the next candle back into your key level. See how though we had a body break above it? We didn't get it a return into it, but we did get a body above that order block. You trade back inside that order block to go long. So there's your 15-minute continuation as well. Yeah, that was a huge run for me this morning. And you want this to go, you want the Dow to go down, Derek? Right now, I agree with you, Dow's. It's flat right now. I can see it going higher. Right now, it's going bullish inside the small little range it's in. It's doing a whole lot of nothing right now. I was expecting a little more of, when I started getting some momentum here, I thought, this is great. Then it broke down through here, came back inside it here. I was like, ooh, that's not good. We're coming into a deeper part of the range. So then it came back into the 50%, I think, of this range. I've had my stop loss like way down here. So see how you get the reversal right there, confirm. Then you go, ooh, it opened way down below. So if your stop was sitting down here, you would have been swept. And then it came all the way back up inside it right there perfectly, and then reacted off of it. It's like, oh man, I don't want to see that either. Then all of a sudden we get this little reversal, and it broke above. I was like, okay. And it came all the way down, filled the reversal, and I thought, okay, now we might have upside again. So we're between this one here and this one here. So right now I was on your side for, yep, for short, and now I'm on my side for long from here. So that's kind of like where I'm at right now, Derek, with the bouncing around in here. I'd still like to see it reach a premium array inside here, but we've already hit a premium level already. So if we don't get some momentum through that candle here, it's high. I want to see a body close above that and get above these two candles here. If we can get above those, on top of those, then yeah, I'm definitely more bullish. But right now I'm hopefully more bullish than I am bearish, but I'm sitting in the consolidation right now. So I'm slightly bullish, not super positive for higher prices until we get above here and outside of here. But I saw this happening here. I was like, oh no, this is not good. Oh, well, maybe it's good. Oh no, it's not good. Oh yes, maybe it's good. So we're kind of sitting back and forth. I can see the turns. I can see the price action return right now, and I just want to see this close. Well, it has closed above that fair value gap there. I want to see it close above this one here. or maybe it did already. Good. Now I want to see it get some footing, get through that order block, that breaker right there. Take out these lows. So I want to see that get taken to the upside. Otherwise, it's just another one of those return back into this range here again. And this breaker. So the breaker to breaker arguing here on a consolidation. So if we just keep seeing and we did get a return back to here, which is what my objective was for the day, to return into that order block. We've hit it. Now I want to see a reaction off of that into a higher level, at least come back into that fair value gap here one more time. So get a big wick back into here would be nice. So I'm not looking for any lower prices on this unless we drive through the bottom here. And then I'd say, yeah, look for the mean threshold down here. Then I'd say, yeah, Derek, I'm on your side. Right now I'm more neutral than, slightly more bullish than I am bearish, but more neutral, pretty neutral. Derek and I are at odds right now. Okay, Derek. I'm looking right here. You see this one right here? You got this high taken here. We have traded above that there. So we've now traded below this one. So now I'm bearish off of here. If we trade back through it there, then you're back to bullish again. But I am bearish here from that point here. Short. I'm actually going to close out my trade. Bearish from here. You come back, see how we traded right back into the edge of it here for a short. Looking to get through here now. I'm back in sync with the boys now. I'm back in sync with you guys. Ideally, I'd like to see it just trade below here and not just go from premium to discount, then react off of there and come back up again. So right now I'm bearish inside this range. We need to break out a market structure here for me to get a little lower. But inside here, bearish. Keep this in mind here. You've cleared this one. Now I want to see it clear this one and this one. Which one am I looking at? I'm looking at these reversals right here. So we cleared this high out here. Would have been nice to clear out a bigger high, but we cleared out that high, dropped down below it, came back up inside, just tapped the edge of it, and we're down inside this range. So you go bearish inside the range, back into this fair value gap here. And let me have a look and see what that range is, because this might be the discount one above you here. And then we'll come back and catch this one again shortly. Yeah, it's below 50%. So you got the first one is here. Come back inside that. Come back up into this again. And then go short, back down to this one. And you want to see it kind of slowly degrade from the top and start working these bottom ones. So the first one's been hit. Come back up, degrade down into the second one here. Come back up inside this one, find some support. And then eat away through the bottom of that one. So now I don't want to see this one get revisited anymore. I do like to see this one. So now we're trading below this. Eat into this one. I'd love to see it rip right through there right now and just start hammering all the way through. But if it doesn't, it just taps on it. It'll come back up. And I want to see it work inside here one more time and then go down lower. I don't want to see it go back up into that higher range. See that right on the bottom of this one here? Didn't quite hit that one. Hit right on the bottom, the very top of that one. Now come on down. I don't want to see it start eating through this one. Tap the bottom of it, come into the middle of it. That's fine. Now come on down. You don't want to see it eat all the way back up in here. Otherwise, we're stuck inside that stupid range again. We're closing on the middle. Nope. Damn. I want to be bearish with you guys. I really do. But we start to go bullish inside this small little range now. I'm bullish inside here to this rate, this premium array. So if we eat through this premium array, I'm back out of sync with you guys. I'm bullish again. And this one is, that's where you want to find your, it's not a confirmation because we haven't really taken a low. So it'll come right up, back up inside it. If you get through this one on a close, just watch those levels because we have a premium close to a midpoint or equilibrium consolidation or a fair value gap and the discount one. So we're between those three. And if we get on top of one premium one, then we're going higher. So ideally, when you look at the three, when you got three fair value gaps like this in the middle of a range. This is how I kind of look at it. It's not a Michaelism. This is just something I look for. I want to see it close above that to go premium. Then I get more excited about it being premium. If it just comes back to the middle and bounces around in here and comes back up and then bounces in here and plays inside here, I want to see it go premium above that to go higher, take out these highs, or I want to see it go discount below here and then start running for the lows. So this one is my catalyst for a short. That's my catalyst for a long. So like my ex-girlfriend, I'm changing my mind again. Or as my wife tries to decide on what footwear to wear to work, I've changed my mind. And now I'm back in sync with Derek and the boys for a bearish run. You see how I was telling you where my fail points are? That's my fail to go long. This is my, we won't call it a fail to go short, but we'll say this confirms the short, that confirms the long, and we got to trade below it, not just wick through it. So I am definitely more bearish inside this range. I hope you don't like me changing my mind all the time, Derek. I'm so fickle. I'm so fickle. He lied to me before. One of the that allows me to hit the ball straight. It looks good. Crazy expensive. The problem is to me not the club thing. CC. Finally, now I'm bearish with the boys. I'm bearish with the boys now. See how we close below that? That's the confirmation you look for. For me anyway, I look for that range, and especially if I see 3 fair value gaps in there. If I'm stuck with just one, then it becomes what you hear me say called the linchpin on whether it goes higher or lower, and sometimes it keeps back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over it, and you got to keep changing your mind. Otherwise, you got to stick with these. I like seeing these because then I go, okay, I've got 3. I've got one that's in the middle of the equilibrium. I've got one that's in a premium and one that's in the discount. So you can see the one in the middle getting worked. The wick up there is a good sign. We did not get a body break above it. We came right to the edge of that imbalance. But as soon as you see this body break below the discount one, then I get more excited for these runs below the lows. So, Erica, if you're long in Dow Jones, you might want to change your mind. Based just whether or not you base it on what I just said here, I could be talking out of my butt, but so far it's panning out the way I expected it to based on those levels. Now you're back into a deeper range inside this bigger fair value gap. So now I look through here and I go, what in here is in a discount array? If this is the premium, where's the discount? This little fella right here. There's a discount fair value gap on this side versus that side. And always keep these things in mind too. Every time you see a low get taken, your eye has to instantly go here. You can't just keep aiming all the way down here and say, yeah, I'm going to take that. Always keep those in mind. Because if you trade them through them on the upside, then you're coming back into the small range you're looking at here. And then you got to pull all these fibs into the key levels that matter. You could almost call that one right up to here. So just watch. That low's been taken. If you take this, then you go bullish inside this range again. Till it closed below 38. Yeah, down here, you mean? We are getting a break in structure here now. Below here. I like the fact that we're still just wicking up into here. That's a good sign that we're still going shorter. I want to see it get through here on a close, which it did. Came back up inside to the high. Reacted off of that. I like that. I like us to continue through here on the way down. Find some support off of here on the downside. So we know that one there. I want to see this here. That's a good sign. This guy here is a good sign over here. This is all good for a downward run. See how they're finding support at that? Nice. I like it, like it, like it. I got short on Dow up here. Just because that's the premium or array there. So I made back because I got in this, went on up. Then I got in a long again up here. So I had to take a loss here. So now I've got that back. Looking for a continuation. Oh, see how we climbed up on top of it? I took my money out right there. Short. See that reversal right there? I'm looking for a long back inside here now. May get short over here. We'll have to have a look. All those ones that I pointed out in here and in here, that's the premium one inside that range. So keep your eye on that now that we've traded above that level. Look for this one here now. Do we trade above here or do we get some support above this? Ah, yes, the infamous we got to get through here to go along. We traded above here. Yeah, too much waffling here. I'm with Derek. Derek, it's like taking the kid out. I don't want that ice cream. Yeah, I don't mind that one. No, I don't want that one. Now I want this one. Oh man. When you're in price action like this, you can get slapped around quite a lot. There we go. Come on, close through here now. Good. $38,461 is what you're looking for. I'm looking for 38,280. $38,450, 38,336, and 38,289. That's where I'm looking for now. My watches are gonna get up and move. Good morning, Lauriston. Good morning. It was definitely easier. I enjoyed that New York or the NASDAQ trade. You consider the 1023, the 1030. I can't see what is going up. 1034 candle to be bearish breakers. Um, yeah, yeah. Breaker, breaker. Yeah, I like to see it provide a level of support there. Problem is that breaker runs all the way up here, from here all the way up to here, if you're looking at it from a wick perspective. Now we're bullish inside this range here. Look for 50% of that range. There's 50% there. Look for the premium part of that range. There's the premium part right there. Problem is we keep bouncing off this candle's high and right off that little fair value gap fill there on the daily. And then you look for a reversal to go back into the range, which is what my concern is, that we're finding it here. Or here. Now we're looking for just, I want to punch through into here. But if we just kick off of this breaker right here, that last down close candle that takes these highs out on the daily, that breaker is a level of support for me on a daily basis. You don't usually see it come down and just fill a fair value gap, hit a breaker, and then drive all the way through it, right? So this could still be bullish. We'd have to break this high here now. We have to get through this premium array way up here inside this larger range to be bullish, to go high. And then you're definitely on the wrong side of this. You want to get through the other side of here on a close, not just come down to the ideal entry to go long. That's an ideal, one of the ideal entries to go long. So now I'm back to bullish inside this range again. We're through here. We found a level of support. We came back. It's still bullish inside this range. We've hit a premium level. I want to see this taking the higher range overall. 50%, body's sitting right on the 50% there. We just wicked into that. So all you need is just a wick into here and then come back down again. But you're stuck between here and here. So now we're inside this range. So if this is the premium or the 50% consolidation area here, you want to see that hold price and then let go. Otherwise, it's back to what we were talking about before before we ran down in here, is do we get back on top of this, and then we're back into that between these two premium and discount ranges again, and trying to decide over who's going to go which way. And you want to be on the bear side of this or the bull side of this, depending on what direction you want to go. And right now, this is no man's, like neutral zone, no man's land here. So you got to sit and wait. Yeah, living in Trinidad, Tobago, put out a couple of fires, sit around the kitchen, do a little dishes, make a little money. What a life, hey? That's what you gotta do. Move to Trinidad, put out some fires, sit back, relax. Work on your tan. I bet Larson's tan's really awesome and dark right now. Coming back into that. You want to see it punch through here now. Punch through the mean threshold of this candle. Get back up in here, find some support, and then you can go for this lows. There you go. Making a bunch of equal lows now. So this is good. So now we want to see this provide a level of support. See how we open right on that mean threshold. Are these random areas? I think not. Tippy tappy. Come on down. Again, if we get back on top of this, you're back into this range thing again. This, I'd like to just see this as one of those walk down moments where you just trade back into that down close candle here, or this breaker that breaks price here, and this breaker here that runs price up. You got this breaker here that runs price down. We trade back into here, right onto the body of it. You want to see it get through here now. As we take out that high, you want to see this clear out through the bottom, come back, find some support at this candle, continue on the downside, and slowly start working our way down to that level. I'm still waffling between this being a key breaker level support reversal, because tomorrow, Thursday, reversal day, this would be a great reversal day here tomorrow, back into this range on the Dow. What's our friend over here at NASDAQ doing? Fair value gap, trade back up inside it. Wicked all the way up inside it. We're degrading down. Come on, Derek. Take me out to the ball game or something. Let's go. Just went long on NASDAQ. Oh, you went long on NASDAQ. Really? Off this order block here? Be careful, my friend. Be careful. If we lose this on the downside here, then I'd say you're going down further. This was a nice fill here. You want to get bullish now. You want to get above here on a close. You don't want to drop below this. Get above here on a bullish side and run up into here. Let me get this out of the way. Come on, Lori. Get it back up here. We need these equal highs taken out. All back at the ranch. Looking for the high-ho silver bullet. There's nothing fun in here yet. What do we got here on E-mini S&P? That seems to have been more consistent on the downside. Reversal here. Body breaks below right here. Body breaks below that low. You trade back up into that order block right there, right on the session open. What a beautiful trade right there. Kaboom. Come back up, give you another chance. This is like a buffering, a really nice buffer. You get on it again. Ba-boom. E-mini S&P was the place to be for reversals today. Like perfect reversals. So even if you were wrong, see this one? I like this. You say, yeah, Darren, what about this one here? We took out these lows. What if you saw this as a reversal? This is why your fail-safe works, for friends. This is why it works. So it goes up and you go, yes, if this trades back to this, I'm going long and I'm reaching for this premium array up here. Woohoo. And it just went short. It hit this guy here again. And you go, ooh, if it comes back through there on the downside, I'm on the wrong side of this. And see how it closes below it? You go, crap, I'm on the wrong side. It's going short. As soon as it trades back into my trade, I'm out. And there you go. You have one opportunity to get out. And then she leaves. So you just change, get back in sync with the market and go short. You see that? That's why that fail-safe works so nicely. Literally closes below, you go, oops, I'm on the wrong side of this. If it trades back into me, that's why this is the best place to go short. This is the best place to go long, because if you're wrong and it trades through you, oh sorry, reverse that. If this is you want to go long, this is the best place to go, because if you're wrong, you get to close out your trade. And the best place to go short is right here. If it trades above you, comes back to you, you're on the wrong side, you go long. Beautiful, beautiful. Good examples this morning there in ES. Hopefully you guys see that. That's not just form fitting, but you've seen me talk these out many, many times. And that's a fail-safe right there. And that's a 1 hour chart. Oh. Forget that. I thought that was a 1 minute chart. It's a 1 hour chart, but you can see how beautiful that looks on a 1 hour chart even. Let's look at a 1 minute chart here. See what we had this morning on a 1 minute chart. Oof. Maybe not so reversal here. Body trades below it. Come back up inside for a nice X. Now that's where you put your trade in there on a full, on a short. If it trades above you now on a close and it literally closes on you, comes back up right there inside again, does not close above you, you stay in that thing all morning from 10:30 till now. When you see a reversal, wait for a body to get above here and you're on the wrong side of that. You've come down to your rejection block. Always pay yourself at rejection blocks, people. Here's your profits getting eaten up. Fair value gap. 21 comes back down into here, fills that, continues back up inside that range. If not, if that one becomes the high, 21 becomes the high here, turns around and comes back down, takes these equal lows, heading back into that fair value gap below you there. It's 19, so 21. That's a 21 candle, so 21 will set a high or a low. So if that sets that here, look for a continuation of the upside. If it sets it here, you don't want to get above, close above that fair value gap there. And back. Aussie dollar. British pound. Body break below here. Closes below. I think that one closed below. What's that candle's high? 27.48. This candle's close. 27.49. So actually a little higher than that. Oh, 27.48 closed right on it. Opened up inside it. Hit it perfectly on the top right here. And then degraded down. If you miss it, look for this candle that initiates the run. When a body trades below it, look for a trade back into it. So anywhere inside here, 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 multiple times traded back into it before finally crashing down. So even if you miss these inversions, look for the candle that initiates the run. And as soon as you trade a body through it, come back into it, you can get short off of that. Here's the euro. Euro gives you one here. Body trades below it here, comes back up all the way inside it for a short right there. Euro would have given you, those of you who are watching Euro this morning, you had a nice little setup there at 8 o'clock, then 8:30, 8:45, run back up into you. Liquidity sitting below the markets here. Really nice. And you've had nothing except right there. Body trades. You've taken out the low. Body trades through here on a close. You go, okay, now if here is where I want to go long. Let's do this. See if our fail-safe works for us here. You go long right here off of the low. It comes back, loads you in right there. All of a sudden it trades below. You go, oops, I'm on the wrong side of this. Opens. If it comes back into your thing, you break even, or your trade, you break even. This probably traded lower. Your stop loss is still sitting down here. Trades lower. If it trades below me here, I would have been out anyway. Would have taken a loss. And trades back up through. If you waited, you would have been break even. And the moment it trades below that again, you go, now, if it trades back into it, I get short there. That's getting back in line with the market. And then, boom. So your fail-safe, research those, you guys, and you'll see that fail-safe, more often than not, will save you and get you back in line with the market again. Research it, check it out yourself if you don't believe me. That's okay. I encourage you to be cautious. Oh, is this Lori's long? We got Lori's long here. Oh, Lori, you might have a little tiger here. You got to get above here. Continue to be bullish. He's got little imbalances. See how these little imbalances, body trades through them. You come back into the imbalance right there. Imbalances work just as well as these fair value gaps. So keep those in mind as well. Inside the range. Look right there. Right back up into this consolidation. You got to get through here now. Let's go, Lori. Get you some money, Manny. Get some money. Riding the NQ down. Oh, you got stopped out. Bummer. Get the right idea there, Lori. I think it was this drop below this fair value gap here was the clincher. Was like, are we going lower or are we going higher? Then it literally created those couple of little imbalances there, traded through them. But we see we didn't take in a significant low. We took this low here, these lows. Yeah, it's a tough one. Tough one to be in there for sure. But you're smart enough to know when to get out of it, Lori. So good for you. There's a breaker at 10:06. Which one are you talking about, Abs? I might be a little behind you guys. Oh, you proved to break even. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Good for you, buddy. Come on, Lori. I still remember that day we were watching these candles and it was coming down and just tapping it, then going away, then tapping just right next to Lori's stop loss. It was just tapping it, moving away, tapping it. We're like, come on. Or it was in his take profit or something. It was just tapping his, just under his, above his take profit. So keep your eye on that candle there. See how we haven't closed above here? You don't want to close below here. Consolidation, cam model 1. Come back inside, short. You're below here. Watch, see where it closes below here. And then you're stuck between this range here, these little imbalances we talked about earlier, and that guy. You want to get below that one, below this one, and in here if you want to go short. And Lori, if we still got you long, buddy, we got to get you back above this inversion here now. We're just bearish inside this range right now. $10.06 NQ, $10.06 NQ. $10.06. This one here or this breaker here? That really didn't. Yeah, I guess you could take those highs out. Look for the first this hour to take out the high or the low. Oh, and we're right near the middle of it. So are we going to take out the high or the low? Man, I want Lori's to pan out here. This would be nice to see another price push up. We're just bearish inside this range right now. So I want to see this order block hold price. These little imbalances here. Hold price. This is the one where you say you got a premium array and a discount array. And if we trade through the discount array on the close and the mean threshold of that candle, then you're running for the lows. So look at that one. Block these ones out in your chart. Here and here. Stopped out at break even. Wow, that's, you didn't lose anything, buddy. You got to play the game. You got to play in there for a while, wrestle around a bit. So this becomes now this inversion. It provides a level of support right here. We're still inside this range. So as soon as we trade below here, you look like, okay, we're running back into the middle of the range again. We've come all the way back to that little imbalance. See that imbalance is right there? We talked about those. And now we're going to see a reaction. So I don't want to see this kind of pop off here and start going back higher. Or we want to see it roll down here now. Because I don't want to know that Lori's throwing pots and pans if this goes north right now and starts trading up. Lori's going to start chucking dishes around his kitchen. We don't want that. So we want it to continue down now. So we can curb Lori's violent nature. I have no idea. I'm projecting. This is called projection. I'm projecting what I'd be doing. I'd be throwing dishes around the kitchen. I'd be like, son of a bird. Cloud of profanity above my computer screen again. It goes back north. So see how we're digging through this now into the mean threshold. There's how we'll see how we reacted off of it. Now I want to see it get through here. Start pushing down. If it doesn't, then we're back into the range again. And we're looking for areas to provide levels of support, which is this guy here. We've not traded below him. So let me get, I got all these little tiny fair value gaps I can use here. Watch right there. Let's get rid of this one. Let's put this one in here. I like this small little range right here right now. Watch that mean threshold. I tells you. Watch the mean threshold. You got the alarm set to wake him up if it actually gets below. You can sit there and drool over your keyboard waiting for your entry. NQ could drop lower to set up an ICT 2022 model long. Thresholds holding back into the range again. We've traded above here and traded above here, so we're going longer now. So now we're looking for this high to get taken and possibly a run back up into higher prices. Sorry, buddy. It looks like it's going higher. Tuesday the 4th. No, I don't want Tuesday the 4th. Oh, now we've traded below it. So we're back into that range again. Now we're between these two candles. So we wanted to go long here. Now we're going to go short inside this range here. So look for the discount array here. And there. So compressing. Re-entered at 1 minute order block on the 1 minute fair value gap. Stop at break even. If that gets stopped, I'm done now. You're going long again, Lori? If we trade through here, there's your discount one again. So you go. Oh, there's a little tiny imbalance sitting right here. You got to stay above this. So you look like you're going higher, then you're going lower. Come back, find support at that, pushing down to the lower one. Now you want to see, you got a premium and you got a discount. So which one do you want to stay above or below in order to get continuation on the downside? Or run back into the range. You want to be above this, not below it, above it to stay inside the range. To get on top of that to go higher. You don't want to see the start. You've already hit the mean threshold of that candle. So there's no need to revisit it over and over again. You've come back that little imbalance there. Yeah, there's no need to keep coming back into here. We need to get back higher now. Watch where it closes it in 4 seconds. Right there. Right inside it. You want to be above. Come on. So we're really stuck between these two right now. It gets bearish all the time. It keeps ripping through here, popping through the bottom here, and using the underside of this to go short. We want this wick to stay here at the all-time low. Now start pushing up. Come on up. Stopped out at break even. I love the way you're getting at least break even there, Lori. Good for you, man. You're not taking any hits. At least you're reaching for it. You're not afraid to take the trade. Good for you. Okay, so we're back inside these two again. We have not traded below this low here yet. We just keep the wicks do the damage. The mean threshold is holding price. You're back in the middle of this, so we could just go inside this fair value gap, banging around inside here for a while as we start going into lunch hour now. And then think about the range that you're in here. If we just start banging around inside here, you're in the middle of the range between, what is that, 10 o'clock? 1050's high and 930. We're in the premium of the premium range. Okay, so let's do this. This was the range we created this morning between 9 and 10. Well, 10 o'clock's here. Where's 10? So that's the range we created there. Now between 9:30 and 11, that whole range we created so far today, we are in the discount of the premium. Run up to the premium of the premium, discount of the premium. So we went from premium, discount, premium, discount, premium, discount. So it looks like as we're starting to trend line this sucker, watch this. We see this giveaway here. Back to the mean threshold of that range. Take that low, and then we're starting to work our way down inside this lower lows. It is rubbish. You're right, Russell. It's choppy chop, man. It's not a fun place to be. See how we found support now? Traded below it, inside it. Mean threshold. You want this to give way here now. If we trade back up inside it, again, you're back inside that range again. This is more bearish, definitely bearish. When you're in the discount one and you're on the other side of the discount one, as in this case, it turned against you, went all the way up to the premium, then it's come back down, traded below it again, and we just tapping on it while we continue to look to go lower now. All right, Lori, take care, buddy. You broke even, man. You can walk away strong. You broke even, man. You didn't take any losses, so good for you. That's a rough place to be in. Good for you for wrestling it anyway. You be safe out there, Lori. Keep your head on a swivel, man. I want you to be safe. I want to come down and visit you in Trinidad one day. Do a barbecue. Sammy said, hey, man, hope you're doing well. We are doing well. Yes, look at that. Trading back through it again. This is the problem with these consolidations, man. When you start banging around between premium and discount inside consolidations and it's compressing. We have traded below here. Ideally, you want to see it stay below there. Come on. Closed right on it. See that? Is it an important level? Came back up to the top of it. So we're looking for these lows to get taken out now. So you're now in the discount, premium, discount, premium, discount, premium again, one more time. Now we're into discount, and we're looking to get into the discount range after we visited the premium highs and lows, the premium, discount. Now we're looking for this premium level. All these orders that we've gathered up in here to start offloading them below in the lower portion here. We just swept that low there. Always look, as soon as you sweep a low, look for that reversal opportunity. And there's nothing quite. Maybe a rebalance right here. I don't know. I'd be fishing if I was trying to find something in there. I'm just looking at that fair value gap right now and see if there's any. Oh, we got this imbalance here yet. Forgot about those. We have finally traded below it there, though. Oh. You can come all the way back up into that premium, discount, premium. We're still inside it here. We haven't traded above it yet on a close. Oh, watching price action. I was following you since you started your show. I see your community is growing well. Yes, it's growing really well. We're up to 811 people now, which is awesome. Eventually, we want to see if we can get up to. I'd love to see 10,000. 10,000 people would be awesome. I love 811 people. I'm happy with it. Whatever number we get. There. Now we're back. So we've climbed back up on top of that, back inside this range again now. So look for that range, that fair value gap here, this one here. They're overlapping now. So we're in a big mess here now. It's at a larger range. Good for you and for us. Thank you for your great work and explanation. You're very welcome. You're welcome, Sammy. Thanks for sticking around as long as you have, my friend. You know, I figured people will, once they start to read price action and they start getting better at reading price action, they eventually will move off, do their own thing, start their own little mentorships, or start off their own little groups of people that they can encourage along the way, which would be great. I'd be happy to see people paying this forward. That'd be nice to see. But thanks for sticking around, Sammy. Thanks for popping in even every once in a while. See how we're doing. Couldn't hear your answer about the opening gap. Oh, the opening gap. Or which one are you talking about, Erica? Opening gap for NQ? This is the opening gap. I don't think that's the opening gap. They always put it way down there. I think I definitely got that wrong. I've got to readjust those. The opening gap was between 9:30 and 1800. Right there. So we broke the 60% of that range for the opening gap. See how this, look at the mean or consequent encroachment of the opening gap here. Draw that right across. Here, let me just draw it right across this way. right there. See how we came down tapping on that so multiple times, came back up, hit it multiple times here now. We've traded above it. We've traded back to the consolidation again. Now, either we're going to blast through this to the upside, or we want to get through this here on the 5-minute. If that turns into a fair value gap again, if not, if it starts to trade through it, you want to see it get below here. There's that fair value. There's the reversal here. Let me get all that out of the way. See that? If we trade above that, we're going longer. I do like this immediate rebalance. Then went away. Holding price right on the top of the regular, well, this, I wouldn't trust this was a regular trading hours thing, so I've got to adjust that. That's not right. So yeah, you're kind of stuck there. Bouncing off the order block. You're between here and here. You're going to see it eat through that, continue working its way down on the 5-minute. Sorry about that. You guys must be hearing me cough when I cough really loud. I'm coughing into the microphone. I got to get my timing right on my pause button. Sorry about that. So just to repeat that then, back on the 5-minute chart, when you look at these consolidations, and we're in the middle of the consolidation right here, you're looking for anything that confirms a downside swing or an upside swing. So that midpoint is your key level. So you're looking for something that breaks out a high inside here to go lower on a 1 minute. And then if you stretch this all out, you'll see that high is taken. There's your swing. Body breaks below it. We trade back up inside it right here. You key off of another higher level premium array, and we finally break that low one on the downside. We come back inside it one more time to give you an opportunity to get short, and then we're running for the lows. Oh, you got to work in the pro shop today? Got it. Yeah, I think I'll go a little longer and then go out there and enjoy the day myself. It's been a good day. Good morning. The pre-market, or just on the early run up this morning, was the fun part. This is a bit of a mudfest. Mudfest. I remember Mudfest. We called it Mudfest. It was called Sunfest in Manitoba. They had all, in the summertime, they have all these country singers coming there. And it's just a country music festival all weekend. And people get drunk, so we provided all the first aid at the Mudfest. And well, we called it Mudfest because it rained like crazy. And it was people, I tell you, there's some people do some crazy things when they get drunk. I don't know if you know that about drunk people, but they do some crazy stuff. I remember, I remember this guy came in, his hands are all cut up, he's all completely drunk, and I'm like, what the heck did you do? He goes, man, I was doing the rodeo thing around the barrels. And he was holding on these old rusted barrels, and he's running around him. Him and his buddy are running, instead of having horses, they're running around these barrels, and he's holding on to it, and it's cutting into his fingers, and he's so drunk he has no idea what he's doing. He comes back, his hands are all bleeding, covered in rust, and I'm like, well, I hope you got a tetanus shot, buddy. And then the other people would just it would just become so muddy that they would stand back, and these guys, they'd all be drinking, and they'd be running, and they would dive into the mud, and they'd slide along the mud and on their bellies, right? So then it became a thing. Guys would be ripping their shirts off, and they'd be sprinting down there and diving into this mud and sliding along. And this guy comes into the tent. He's covered head to toe with mud, hair's packed, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, what happened? He goes, I got mud in my eyes. And I'm like, well, open your eyes. He goes, they are. And I look at his eyes, and they're packed. All underneath the eyelids are packed with mud. He must have just jumped in the mud, slid along with his eyes wide open, like, woohoo! And the mud was just jamming up underneath his eyelids. And I'm like, oh man, you gotta try to flush these eyes out. I'm like, your corneas are gonna be scratched to hell, man. Your eyes are gonna hurt so bad. You better have another drink, because when you wake up or you come out of this, not only are you gonna have a headache, but your eyes are gonna be burning. Yeah, some great mud fest, crazy mud. See where my mind goes when I say, you talk about mud festival that we're in right now. My mind goes back to those crazy days of first aid. I think I got coffee all over my new shirt. Yeah, man, that was back in the 90s. That's a long time ago. So no real break in structure down here. You want to see a distinctive candle start really driving through here. Otherwise, you're back in this consolidation. This is high resistance liquidity. But it's fun to try and stay inside this, kind of like looking at this order block here. I want to see it kind of provide a level of support, roll over and come back down. Double check my volume now every time I pause. Let's hide this one now. So we close above here, back inside that range again. Welcome to lunch hour. So if we're taking out these highs at lunch hour, look for this reversal right here. I'll pull this guy over here. Now I look for it to come back and tag here and go long. Not that you're trading this, of course. This is definitely not something to be trading. Same thing happened here. Body traded through it, back to the order block that initiates the run for a long in Dow Jones. Watch this premium array up here. So don't be afraid to get back in sync with the market when you realize you're on the wrong side. So Derek called a nice low there today. So looking for this reversal right here. Body breaks above. Support at that order block to go higher. In the premium array inside here, if you want to see this giveaway here to go higher still and dig up into this array, you want to see this giveaway here and not just return from like array to like array. So watch right here. Let's move this one over here. I'll get out of this one here. We'll put this one here. So you want to see if that provides support now to continue going higher, or we're just going to roll over from discount array to premium array, roll over and come back into this discount array again. So in order for that to, we want to see it close below here now, come back up and find some support, coming back into this range again. Otherwise, again, climb up on top. Premium arrays, so you want to get on top of it to go higher. That's your kind of a deciding factor for how long, or your deciding factor to run back into a discount or run back into the smaller range we've just created. Yeah, I pulled my stop up super tight. I got in off of here, and then I pulled my stop off. I was chasing this up here. I didn't want to see that get taken on the downside. So my stop loss was right here. And then when it started climbing up again, it was just sitting below here. I didn't get taken on that one. And then as it started coming back up again, I just tugged it right in tight behind here, and it came down and just took me out right there on my other account. So now you got to wait to get back in sync with it, because right now we're still bullish, obviously, until we can get, so it decides what it's going to do back into the range or get out of the range and start going higher. Get through the mean threshold of that candle right there. So usually what you'll see is, and especially lunch hour like this, you'll see from like array to like array and then back in here, just do that compression thing, and then lunch hour, it'll take out the higher, the low that started the whole range. And I do like this sucker up here. If we can run back up into here, and then make a big dive down. Oh, might even take out these highs here. Closed above, gapped up, going higher. Come back and tap it. Not that you want to try and get in sync in that during lunch hour, but there's the highs taken there. And I'm looking for these highs to get taken out here now. Derek, did you say you're still in this? Waiting for the Dow to take out the highs. As you mentioned, I like it. Down lows now, maybe highs, maybe lows again. After lunch, I'll be working, so no. A high, not all, or a bank of them, just like a high is taken before I enter the sell. Wicks take out the highs, and then move down. Wick takes out the lows, and then wicks take out the lows, and we can move back higher. Price, got it. Thanks. So we're looking for, now that we've taken this high out, we're finding some support here. So we're looking for this next one here. Keep your eyes on this here. If we can get this taken out on an upside, that'll be a good thing. You'd be stuck between those two. I do like this one here that we get support on. Now that you've taken out the high, there's a little fair value gap sitting right here. You see that? That candle's low is 601. This candle's high is 599. So it's 2. Stay above it. You guys right on it right there. You want to stay above that, keep going higher. If we have a big body, I'd rather see a big body get through here, come back up, find support this candle, and then go lower. Ask and you shall receive. There's the body trading below it. Look for this candle to reverse, come back into here for a short, back into this range. Not that you're going to trade this, but watching price action now that we've cleaned out that high, this little reversal here, there's an imbalance sitting right here. We're trading below it. Look for a run back up into here now. Anywhere inside that wick is fine. And if this doesn't create it, wait for the next minute for this to trade back up into this fair value gap. Tap this low. That would be your takeout and high. There's your breaker that takes out the high and that high. You return to it here. Breaker inside a fair value gap, short. there. Now you don't want to see it trade through here. So you want to see this whole price all the way up to there. Yeah, you know, if it's holding too long and you say, you know what, I don't like the way that's looking, I'm trust your instincts, man. Get out. Trust your instincts and get out. I don't want this to trade through here. Otherwise, we're stuck inside this guy here. Between this one and that little imbalance right there. Slow and insidious. We want to find support off of this, and you want to see it leave with some intention, not this waffling around stuff. This is one of those ones where you sit and you go, now, how many candles do I want to sit through before this decides to go higher or keys off of this breaker here and starts coming back into this range? Give me a candle that's, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Maybe that's what it needs. We don't have a carrot. Where's the carrot? Did we remove the carrot? We don't even have a carrot on here. This is a little lunchtime motivation. There we go. I'll be right back. And it's waffling still. Sold 38,568. You sold? Oh, to just entering the fair value at 568. Hey Tim, how's it going? Shorted at 858. What was that? It's 858. It was waffling among the leaves, so green. You're up at 858. Good for you. Way to go, Tim. 858. You are way up here. $858. You got in up here. Good for you, man. You're killing it. Well done. Well done, son. Good work, Tim. Good work. We're still looking for this to short off this breaker here. Are you still in that one, Tim? Oh, you're out already, so you're just in a quick scalp. Good for you. Well, you caught yourself at a nice high. This is slowly and methodically unfolding here. And not to the letter either. So we would rather have seen just this pop back up into here and this continual degrading down. So this is supporting us, and it came all the way up to the top of it right there. You see that? And then finally, we're getting a slow degrade down into the range for the carrot. I'm locking in profits on that on the way down. I got a short off of that. Anybody else take this short? It just got out right here. That reversal. That's the thing you got to watch for right there. Is this potential reversal. Inside this range, you're probably looking at 50% right there. There's 50%. That's probably 62 down there. Right on the money. 62 with a reversal. I got out right there. So I didn't see the 62%. Otherwise, I would have pulled that in a little tighter. See, there's the reverse there now, and we're right back up into the premium portion of that range now. So you'd have to see this pop through here, come back and find support at this to go higher. Or ideally a nice little run back down into this to go higher. So body trading above here. Good thing. Still a lunch hour. Excellent. So you got the reversal and got out already as well. Good for you. What did you use? What method did you use to get out of that? Russell, did you pull the fib tool from the first swing to the high and then take the 62% and pay yourself on the way out? Did you use your fib tool, or do you just kind of eyeball a 50%? Like, what was your method for getting out of that? Or did you see this low here, that fair value gap open up there? $230, yeah. So look for higher. See how we closed above this? Come back, find support at it, not going higher. Keep in mind you still have this one down here. I like to see that hold price now. We did not trade a body above this one. This one did, yeah. You're in lunch hour, don't forget. So you're back inside that one. So you're between here and here. Wanted that to go higher, into here, dig into here deeper into this one. There was one. The ideal one is right here for a long stop loss here. If it fails, break even. Gapping up again. Turn to the order block. You want to see it keep eating through here, not just tap off of it and come back down again. Otherwise, you're just inside this fair value gap here. That means we may come down here and finish this little gap here now. This little piece that's left. It's 10:50. The new macro begins. Nice. Excellent work, Russell. Excellent work, man. We still got our continuation on the upside. Taking out, let's see these highs get taken now. See that get eaten through. We've already poked through it once. I'd like to see that just finally get a nice bold candle above that. Find some support at it now and start running higher. Getting above it. Back into the fair value gap again. Swing there, a little imbalance right here. You want to see it come back into that. Then you're back into that consolidation again. From here back into that range. Discount, premium. And we're back. I think this will be it for me. You got a couple more minutes. I filled on the wick. That's good. That's precision, man. That's precision. So you get the reversal here. Gotta watch these imbalances as well. Close below. You're hoping for it to come back into this. If you're going long, to get your trade off. If you're long here, and you saw that coming, maximize your profits. You want to try and get as close to that as you can. This is a retap. So it's like loading your trade on again, starting it from scratch and letting it run. Get back up into this range or get above here. You're back between these two again. Oof. Well, if you enjoyed what we did today, even though it was a bit choppy, you still get to try and stay in price action. If you like what we're doing, just hit the like button. And if you don't have to hit the like button either. If you're new to our channel, thanks for popping in. Thanks for subscribing. We're here every day. I'm here for another couple of days. Then heading off to Vegas. And I'll see you guys in Vegas on Monday and Tuesday. It's supposed to be really hot down there right now. It's like 37 degrees or something. Celsius, that is. So that's like unbelievably hot for us up here. And then I'll be back here on Wednesday, Canada time. My mom's birthday. Yep, mommy's birthday is on the 5th. So watch this. You want to see this provide a level of support and return back into the range. If not, looking for a drop below it. It's in the discount one again. Trade below it, come into it. See how this one didn't get above it? This one we want to see it get below it for short. If it doesn't, then you're back inside this range again. That's why you look for the premium and discount inside these ranges. And then think, in order for this to push higher or lower, I got to break the discount on the discount side with a body. I mean, like a distinctive whack down, come back up, get some support at the candle that initiates this first run here, and then get short. Same thing off of here. You want to get above it, come back, find support at it. So if not, you get this wick stuff happening, like to like, then all you're doing is just running back inside that range again. And we gap down. It's taken. Kaboom! One o'clock now. Run these lows out. We're on the other side of it here. Continuation on the downside. You're welcome, Erica. Enjoy the gym session. Have a good workout. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good workout. Pump some iron. Big blowout candles now. Woohoo! Okay, so that's it for me. I'm going to be calling her quits. Keep your eyes on your session here. Keep your eyes on your fair value gaps, your inversions. Keep an eye on your range, premium and discounts. And just kind of watch. Read price now. And wait for the 2 o'clock to take out the low. Create the low of the day. And then a return back into this. I'd love to see that range be created down in here, and then a reversal around 2 o'clock for a continuation back into that range for tomorrow. That'll be nice. That will be a nice Wednesday low of the week in the mean threshold of that candle. And keep an eye on those levels I mentioned in here earlier as well. And then look for a reversal at 2 o'clock, and then you can start getting back in on this for a run back up after lunch. Body trades below it right here. You trade back up into it here, short there. Discount array over here. Yeah, that'll be it for me. So I'm heading out. Gonna go out and enjoy some of the day now. I've been here all morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Hope you learned a little bit and helped your price action study a little bit better. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate all the time that you spend with me here, and I know there's not a lot of you don't hear that a lot out there, but I really appreciate you guys spending time with me as much as you appreciate me spending my time showing you what I got. So thank you very much for your time, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow on Thursday, where are we at, 29th? No, 30th tomorrow. Whew. 30th tomorrow, and then we'll be heading into the weekend. So keep your powder dry and make sure you wait for your setup, wait for a clean setup. Don't take anything that you're just going to chase price. Wait for a clean setup, and think about your leverage. Be careful. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All the best. I'm out of here.